If you're looking for the best golf wedges for Mid Handicappers, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Callaway Golf Mack Daddy Forge Raw Brush Slate Wedge. The Callaway Golf Mack Daddy Forge is a favorite by many golfers. With a 52-dig loft, the Callaway Golf Mack Daddy Forge Wedge is considered one of the best gap wedges in the market. For starters, it comes with a unique shape and has been forged with soft 1025 steel that allows the user to experience a responsive feel for each shot that they take. It is known for its crisp contact and great command, giving you the confidence that you need for every shot. It even has a dynamic gold tour issue shaft plus a custom designed grip that allows you to take your shot with ease. This is a strong candidate for the best wedge for backspin. It has a 16-groove configuration that allows maximum spin, plus it has incorporated grooves found at the bottom close to the leading edge. Using the Callaway Golf Mack Daddy Forge Wedge gives you the stopping power that you want. Another improved technology that you see on this wedge is the new R-Sole grind. This gives the user the versatility that they need, especially when playing in different types of grasses. It also comes with two different choices when it comes to its finish. You can have it in satin chrome with a thin copper strike layer, or a brushed slate option if you preferred to have a raw look on your wedge. Despite being a heavy favorite by golfers, it takes some time to get used to because of its shape. However, it performs in the same caliber as some of the best wedges for mid-handicappers. You might also find it a bit rusty after exposure to elements, but this is something expected from this wedge. There are even some of those users who mention that it easily looked like the oldest club in their bag. But performance-wise, it's something that can help you improve your game. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Cleveland Men's Golf Smart Sole 2.0 Wedges. The Cleveland Golf Smart Sole 2.0 Wedge became a popular option among intermediate players because it is considered as one of the most forgiving golf wedges out there. Its shining moment is when you get your ball stuck in the sand. It is designed with the right amount of bounce and sole that allows users to get the ball out of the bunker as soon as possible. You can say goodbye to embarrassing moments where your ball is stuck in the bunker even after a couple of shots. It has a loft of 58 deck, plus you get to choose between graphite or a steel shaft. The Cleveland Men's Smart Sole 2.0 Wedge is perfect for different types of turf. It promotes a clean contact once you get the shot, plus it increases the overall playability regardless of the turf that you are playing in. It has also been designed to provide users with less vibration when you hit the ball, lessening the overall fatigue you experience with your arms. As for the finish, you get a satin finish that looks classy and gives you a premium appeal. It's a good all-around option, but there are still some things that you need to play with it for a while before you will get used to the Cleveland Golf Smart Sole 2.0 Wedge. You also don't get a lot of bounce angle. To be exact, you only get around 5 deck. The number 3 position is held by Cleveland Golf Men's RTX 3 VMG Mid-Bounce Cavity Back Wedge. The Cleveland Golf Men's RTX 3 VMG Cavity Back Wedge has a different weight distribution than most clubs that you see in the market. The center of gravity is focused on the head of the Cleveland Golf Men's RTX 3 VMG Cavity Back Wedge. It means that it has weight right where it should be. And given the simple physics that mass affects force, this gives you powerful shots when you need it. It has a 52-dig loft and has a bounce of 10 dig. It's an in-between a sand and a pitching wedge, and it has a superb feel. Though it feels a bit weird at first, a few practice games and you will be able to appreciate the Cleveland Golf Men's RTX 3 VMG Cavity Back Wedge. And it isn't just all about generating a good shot to get your ball off the trap sand. You also have control and consistency thanks to the V-sole grinds that have been integrated into its design. The V-shape of the wedge gives the leading edge the bounce necessary to get the club to perform when it comes in contact with the turf. It has a new Rodex face that allows the club to generate spin on your shots. It's a 3rd generation RTX face that has refined grooves thanks to the new Rodex micro milling pattern that was specifically engineered to optimize spin. Next at number 4, we have TaylorMade Golf 2018 Milled Grind Satin Nickel Chrome Finish Wedge. The TaylorMade Golf 2018 Milled Grind Satin Nickel Chrome Finish Wedge is available in different configurations. You can get it from 5th dig to 6th dig with choices of high, standard, or low bounce. It means that users get the chance to tweak the wedge that they use according to how they want to play the game. This caters to different configurations with different angles and bounce according to the user's preference. It's one of the best rated sand wedges, giving you a high trajectory in case you get stuck in the mud. There are parts of this wedge that makes it special compared to the other good sand wedges in the market. You get a CNC machine sole geometry combined with a precise leading edge that can help users to deal with different types of turf. It is also arguably the best wedge for backspin thanks to the new ZTP17 groove. It features the steeper sidewalls plus a sharper edge radius that gives the shot the stopping power that you need. If you are the type who is suffering from injuries in your arms, the TaylorMade Goll 2018 milled grind satin nickel chrome finish wedge has an 8620 carbon steel material that is known to provide a soft feel by dampening vibration as you take your shot. The downside is that some users complain that they've noticed their wedge already showing some signs of wear and tear after just a few months. But overall, it can give you a pitch, gap, sand, and lob wedge. The number 5 position is held by Cleveland Golf Men's Smart Sole 3 Wedge S. The Cleveland Golf Men's Smart Sole 3 Wedge has become a favorite among golfers. Some say that it is the best rated sand wedge, with an option to choose either steel or graphite for its shaft. You get to find which material suits your style. It has a 58 deg loft plus combined with a 3-tiered sole that has activation pads that give you the chance to interact better with the turf. You also get to have better overall playability because of this technology. The 58 deg loft has been optimized to give you the chance to get the ball out of the bunker fast. You don't need to have 2 shots to get the ball out. You get to hit high and soft shots. However, it doesn't have a good performance if you aren't stuck in the bunker. When it comes to the weight distribution of the Cleveland Golf Men's Smart Sole 3 Wedge, you'd feel that most of its weight is found nearer to the club face. The center of gravity was placed closer to the head because it helps in improved feel and tighter shot dispersion. However, one of the things that gives it mixed reviews among users is the fact that it has quite an extreme bounce on wedges shard. It feels as if it has too much bounce, especially when you are dealing with a sand wedge. The number 6 position is dominated by Tour Edge Men's TGS Triple Grind Sole Wedge. The Tour Edge Men's TGS Triple Grind Sole Wedge is available in different lofts. This wedge is available in 52 deg, 56 deg, 6 tie deg, 5 tie deg, 54 deg, and 58 deg version. It means that you can get exactly the angle that you want and have the wedge that suits your needs. In terms of construction, what makes the wedge unique is the fact that it has a triple grind sole that can help eliminate the bounce from heel and toe. It made use of a pear-shaped design that can improve overall workability and allows users to enjoy this wedge in different working conditions. You won't have problems when it comes to hitting a 100-yard full shot with this when using it around greens. It doesn't dig into the ground, plus you can expect a decent spin from the Tour Edge Men's TGS Triple Grind Sole Wedge. Compared with the other good golf wedges that you see in the market, the Tour Edge Men's TGS Triple Grind Sole Wedge stands out because it is a vibration dampening design to give users that improved feel. How exactly did they do it? The TPE insert replaced a large amount of material found in the middle of the wedge, making it easier for the arms of its user. The only issue with this wedge is that tall individuals find the shaft to be a bit too short for them. Overall, it's a functional wedge for most golf players. Moving on to the next at number 7 with C3 Wedge, Premium Sand Wedge. C3 Wedge Premium Wedge is available with 3 loft options. You can have the 55 deg, 59 deg, or the 65 deg version depending on how you want to play. The C3 Premium Lob Wedge is known for being extra wide, with auto glide sole that cuts the sand minus the skipping or digging. On the other hand, you have its sand wedge version, which is a high loft club that can get your shot to stop on the green. It has a 12 deg bounce that makes it perfect for any type of hazard, whether it's fluffy or firm sand. The C3 golf wedges have the extra curve plus a beveled leading edge that can help reduce the interaction between the wedge and the ground. It has been engineered specifically to allow the user to set up and aim directly at the target. Just set it up square and let the club do the talking. And most important of all, it is competition legal. If you will ask a novice golfer, they might say that it isn't exactly the best sand wedge for a beginner, though you can consider it as one of the top rated golf wedges in the market today. It is still not a silver bullet when you get stuck in the sand. You need a few practice games to be able to get used to it. The number 8 position is held by Square Strike Wedge. Square Strike Wedge is a popular option among intermediate players and even beginners looking to improve on their game. It offers 3 different loft options for its users. You can choose the 45 deck, 55 deck, and the 60 deck version. It has been designed with an extra wide sole plus a beveled leading edge that helps in preventing the club from digging into the ground. It is known as one of the good wedges to choose if you want to minimize wasted shots. It is also known to have less rotation, plus it makes clean contact easier plus more consistently. If you will notice, it has a shorter length since it has been designed not only for men but also for women. However, despite being short, it has a heavy club head of 330 grams. It also glides smoothly, plus it has an ergonomic design that minimizes tension on your wrist and hands. And if you plan on using this in a tournament, the square strike wedge is competition legal. Though it seems like a quality club, it isn't something that you will feel comfortable to use right off the bat. If you are looking to get your golf ball out of the sand, then you might like the 45 deck version. And if you already have the skills, go for the 55 deck square strike wedge, and you will find it handy in different situations. Next at number 9, we have Wilson Staff Men's Harmonized Black Chrome Golf Wedge. Wilson Staff Harmonized Black Chrome Gold Wedge is designed with a special sole that makes it easier for the player to open the club face. It has a 52 deck, 56 deck, and 60 deck loft options. In case you need a gap, sand, and a lob wedge, then this is something that you might like to have in your bag. Unfortunately, this design is for right-handed individuals only. Aesthetically, it has a dark finish. It has a decent degree of loft that is perfect for lobbing the ball into the green. It's an ideal option if you always get stuck in some bunker. It also has a great spin, plus it has decent stopping power. This is also easy to swing, making it one of the best golf wedges for beginners. The only downside to the Wilson Staff Men's Harmonized Black Chrome Golf Wedge is the fact that its finish tends to wear out fast. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Pinemeadow Wedge. Pinemeadow Wedge is available in different loft options, including the typical 52 deck, 56 deck, 60 deck, and 64 deck versions. But unlike other brands, you also get the impossible to find 68 deck. The shaft weighs around 125 grams, plus it comes with a low to mid kick point, making it one of the best wedges for beginners and even to intermediate players. Its bounce differs depending on the loft. Its bounce ranges from 4 deck to 14 deck. The 68 deck version for the Pinemeadow Wedge received mixed reviews. Some considered it as a gimmick since there are only a few shots that you can hit with this type of club. However, many consider it as fun to use as well, especially when you find yourself stuck. Whether it's just a novelty item or something useful, the good news is that there are several loft options available with the Pinemeadow Wedge. But one of the consistent criticisms about its design is that it takes some time to get used to. And also, some beginners find the 60 deck a bit hard to use, especially if you are just a beginner. That's all for today. We upload sports product review videos every single day. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.